Okay, today I'm doing a ranking video. I've seen tons of people do it, so I decided why not I give it a try. I'm gonna do it in order, so I'm doing SAS first, then FBI SWAT, and so on, so on. Starting off, we have Sludge. Where is he? There. Automatically, when I'm doing this, I'm gonna start them off in C, just because C for me is gonna be like balanced in my opinion. His hammer is great for getting like vertical pressure. I really like his assault rifle in SMG-11, so that's why I'm putting him up to an A. He still does have grenades, unlike Buck, but Sledge still overall great for vertical pressure, great assault rifle. Not many people would use the shotgun unless they're in casual messing around, but overall still I think Sledge is still a really great operator, so I'm gonna have him. Actually, I'm gonna have him be at B. Next we got Thatcher. Thatcher, once again, great gun. Not only does he have a great gun, he has a great gadget overall. He doesn't have the SMG-11, no big deal, but he has the AR-33 and the L8-5A2, which is his assault rifle. So that's why I'm putting him up to an A, because great assault rifle, great gadget, overall helps out the team a lot, just like Sludge, but helps out the team a lot more. And now Smoke. Smoke, I did made him for a while, so I'm going to be probably a little more biased towards him. But not only does Smoke have a canister that can really stop the enemies when it comes to like last second them trying to push, he also has, what is it, barbed wire and deployable shield. So the barbed wire can stop them and make it harder for them to get through the smoke. So overall Smoke is an annoying op, and he has the Mossberg and the SMG-11. So you can, like, I don't know, like, Smoke is overall amazing. Mainly when you anchor. You never want to have a Smoke roaming due to the fact, I mean, he has a shotgun, so it's good last second, but Smoke is mainly to stop the enemies from getting into objective. I mean, some people don't like the SMG-11 due to the fact of recoil. I personally like it. I used to use the SMG-9. It's good for when you're starting off if you don't like SMG-11. Or you can just use shotgun and pistol, or FMG9 and pistol, but start off as FMG9, which is overall great to start off with. This is why I'm gonna put Smoke at. I'll put him at a. He's really good. I'll put him at A. Next is Mute. Another great op. Ton of good ops to start. Alright, start him at C. So first of all, his gadget. His gadget stops information for drones, which is great. And he has 2 speed, 2 armor, so pretty good. Also has the shotgun SMG-11 and also a nitro cell. But I'm not sure what's going to be better in the situation. Stopping him from getting in or stopping intel. But with thinking about that, it may bring Smoke down to B. But still, they're all great ops. So starting off SAS, overall, are great ops. And now FBI SWAT. This is going to be a great section. Because we're already starting off with Ash, which you already know. Ash just skyrockets through the ranks easily. Like, overall, best. Like, R4C, God tier broken. Not broken, it's balanced, but still great. She has flash grenades and breaching rounds for her thing. So, but actually, now that I think about it, she's more of an A tier or an B tier. Because if there's an Ash, they're most likely either rushing or they're going to play with the team. Ash doesn't help out the team too much. So in that case, I'm putting it down to A. But overall, if you're just playing, if you're going solo, Ash is a great op. Unless you have a team with you. If you're playing with a team, you're going to want a Thermite, which is our next person that we're ranking. And Thermite, his gadget can get walls, but with the help of Thatcher. But since he's been being banned recently, you'd need a Kali or some other person, Twitch. But due to the fact of his gadget and his good gun, V. But actually, I don't know what I'm saying but to. Overall, he's a great person. Yeah, great character. But I'm putting him at B. Next, I think, is Castle. Yeah, Castle. Okay, this op I'm not a fan of. Don't question why it takes me so long to find them. I had them organized, but I went to percent. Don't question it. Castle. He has not the best of an SMG, so put him down. But he did get the super shorty, so I'm putting him back up to C tier. But overall, like, I'm just not a fan of Castle. He's still a great op, but if it's a new player using Castle, you might as well just put him in F tier. Like, if it's a new player using Castle, it's just gonna barricade off literally everything. Messes up roamers. It does stop the enemies. Like, Castle's good on, like, some windows and stuff like that, and some walls, depending on where your team is. Besides that, like, overall, I definitely prefer Castle being used in higher ranks, not lower ranks. And plus, I just don't like using Castle. So, yeah, Castle's getting a D rank for me. Next is going to be Pulse. Pulse's gadget. Great. I'm not sure the range on it, but I know it's decent. And also, Pulse is great from playing from beneath. His SMG isn't like that much, but I'm fine with it, so I'm putting it at B. This is not which ops are the best. This is just my opinion. So, I like his UMP, but also, if you have drywall and you hear someone throw out a drone, you bring out your circuit sensor, and you have the shotgun, all does that annihilate them. But overall, I'm putting Pulse at, you see him get played more and more higher up. Mainly when you're on a higher floor level. If you're on bottom floor, you don't see him played. For that reason, I'm putting him at C. He's balanced, in my opinion. There's nothing they really need to do to make him unbalanced, because he's balanced. So far, out of all these ops, they're mainly balanced, except for, I guess Ash is balanced too, but, next is Twitch. People have mixed opinions against Twitch. I'm pretty sure they recently reduced her recoil. So, first of all, great assault rifle. Second of all, her drone. It's great with getting gadgets and stuff like that, but the thing is, it can't jump. But even though it can't jump, it still helps out the team a ton with getting, like, stuff, getting electronics, stuff like that, disabling things. Mainly getting, electrified walls from bandits' caves. That's always helpful. So yeah, I'm putting her at B tier. Next is Montang. I'm not a fan of using Montang, but I'm a fan of having a good Montang on my team. Because if you read the description of Montang, can expand his shield to offer protection while standing. Practically it's saying expand his shield in the corner sitting on the fuser doing nothing except for whacking them the second they come close. So yeah, Montang's guns, not that good. His ability, great for being like on the fuser, which is why he's C tier in my opinion. He's not too good, but he's not bad at the same time. So that's why I'm ranking him C tier. Next op is gonna be the Medic. Overall, great op. MP5, great, has an ACOG. He has a revolver that, I don't often use the pistols unless I'm going for a one-tap. I've hit it once, not often. Often I'll end up dying and my team will be mad at me. But, yeah, if anything, Doc, I would say, is maybe an A tier. But due to the fact that the majority of Doc players sometimes will just give themselves the drugs and not give any to the teammates, I'm putting him at B tier due to the fact some people are extremely selfish. Rook, practically same as Doc. They just have one job. Place down their armor. They still have great guns, but they have one job. Place down armor. So that's why they're getting that rank. Glaz. Glaz is easy to pick. Okay, next is I'm just kidding. Glaz thermal scope is amazing. S tier. Totally S tier. Okay, next is Fuse. I hate going up against them, and I never use them. First of all, they just added another cluster charge. I don't like using him. This is my opinion. His AK-12 though is great, so that's why I'm gonna have to keep him at C tier. And besides that, I think, like, I don't know, he also has breaching charges, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he has breaching charges and smoke grenades. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna put him at C tier. Oh, actually, I forgot he has a shield. Never mind. D tier. I don't understand why Fuse needs a shield. What person designed Fuse and gave him a shield? Like, next is Capican. Capican, ugh, his SMG is decent, not the best, so I'm keeping him at C tier there. His gadget, I never check for his gadgets, and you have no idea how many times I will die to a stupid gadget due to the fact I don't look. Mainly because all I do is sprint and I don't look at doors. Like, unless I'm going through them. I mean, I don't look at the corners. But yeah, but he's a great op. I hate going up against him. So that's why I'm having him. Now Tachanka. He is getting a rework next season, which is why I'm going to keep him on the higher side. So yeah, Tachanka definitely should be staying up on S tier. But realistically, he's more of like a E tier. He was better when he had his deployable shield. If he still had it, he'd probably be C tier or D tier in my opinion. So next, we got Blitz. Oh no, I hate this up. Come on. Blitz, has a shield and a pistol, extremely fast, and blinds you. B tier, I don't want to talk about Blitz anymore. Don't like her. Next is IQ, which I honestly like using a lot. The Commando is great in my opinion, and the, what's it called? 50 round gun, the GAA-1, light machine gun. No, it is considered a machine gun. Oh wait, light. Duh. And then the AUG. I don't use it. I see a ton of people that do use it, and plus it has breaching charges and a claymore, so you should watch out for flanks. And plus I have black ice for her. So yeah, that's nice. If you've seen in my past video a while ago. And next we got Jaeger. Oh, you see Ash Jaeger mains for a reason. They're broken. But due to the fact I'm not too much of a fan of them, I'm going to have to put Jaeger at like A tier. Jaeger is great and all, but the thing is, with Jaeger, he has an M870. Like, he's great for anchoring with M870, but besides that, not many people are going to roam with M870. Because due to the fact enemies are here, and he's no longer a 3-speed. So I'm going to be putting him down at an A tier. But now Bandit is going to be an easy S tier for me. Due to the fact, first of all, their gadget's great. Second of all, their gun is great. Third of all, their speed is great. Fourth of all, I don't need to say anymore. Like, they're great. I mean, the only problem is they're 1 armor, but no big deal. Like, that ain't a problem. I mean, you can even get hatches. You just have to put the thing on the hatches. I've stumped a few enemies with that in, like, Copper 4. Oh, wait. No, I didn't. Yeah, no, they just shot it. Never mind. It's pretty useless on hatches. But besides that, like, great up. Next, I've been using Buck recently, so, yeah. First of all, his shotgun. Great for vertical pressure, which is why he's instantly going to fly up to A tier. Actually, no, just B tier. And his guns are pretty good, whether or not you are going to want to use the marksman rifle, or whether or not you want to use his assault rifle. Some people complain about recoil on the assault rifle. It ain't that bad. Which is why I'm putting him up to an A tier. Oh, wait, they removed his frag grenades. He's a B tier. But if he still had his frag grenades, it'd still easily be a A tier for me. Next, we got Frost. This op is, once again, I always forget to check for the Frost mats. Which is why, instead of putting him lower, I have used Frost before and I love using Frost. Frost not only has a deployable shield to place down along with her, what's it called? Bear traps? Human traps? Whatever you want to call it. She also has the submachine gun she has is pretty good in my opinion. It's great, well not great, but pretty good long range. Not the best to fire rate, but it's still pretty good. I mean, I'm not a fan of the Super 90. Some people like it. I'm personally not much of a fan of it. But if it came down to it, like, I would use it. It's not that bad. But due to the fact of the Super 90, I'm not a fan of it. I've tried it. I'm just not that good with it. I'm putting it down at C tier. Enemy-wise, it's probably still a C tier. I don't see her played that much, but yeah. And plus, she came out in Black Ice. Nice. And while I'm at that, equip that. Who's next? Next would be going through everything on my Xbox to make sure I got all the ops, and the gadgets correct, because I don't want to mess up anything. Ooh, yeah, next is Blackbeard. Overall, great op. His ability is great. His gun, pretty good. And yeah, he has a shield on his face. No. He's good to use, not to go up against. He completely ruins the point of high level shooting for the head. You're told to aim for the head because it's an insta kill, but he's got a shield on his head. It just ain't fair. And Valkyrie, I was a Valkyrie man. I still do use her a lot. There'll be a little bias towards her. Camera's great. MPX great. Spaz not that great. If she didn't have the Spaz, if she had like a different shotgun, maybe Mossberg or Supernova, or Boschy or some other shotgun that I like, I would definitely put her at S tier. But in that reasoning for the Spaz, I'm gonna have to put her at A tier. But she does have a Nitro Cell too, which makes her even better. Next, we got Cappuccino. So, I'm not too much of a fan of him. His guns aren't the best. Gadget ain't the best. But he does have fire. So, I'm moving to junk down to F tier. He actually not, no. Yeah. F tier. Cappuccino, like, I'm just never have ever been a fan of him. His LMG, light machine gun, my bad, wait. Yeah, LMG. I'm not a fan of him. I'm not a fan of his guns. I'm not a fan of him. What's an old man doing running across the battlefield? Let's see how old this man is. This man is 49. What's a 49-year-old man doing on the battlefield? Get out. Speaking of old people, we still have Cappuccino. But now on the younger side, we got Caveira. Obviously, the interrogation is great. Gun is pretty good. They recently added holographic sight, but I've used the reflex sight for so long on Caveira, I just don't feel like using holographic sight on her anymore. I mean, at all. But also, she has impact grenades. She also has the Spaz. I don't use it, but I've seen a ton of people use it, and it's good, which is why I'm putting her to a B tier. But yeah. Oh, yes, another great op right now. Hibana. Hot breach wise, ain't the best, which is why she's staying at C tier. But her guns, that's gonna raise her to B tier. What else does she have that's good? Because, like, she's a 3 speed. She has the Supernova, which is a great shotgun if you want to do shotgun bearing 9. Bearing 9 ain't that bad. Some people don't like it, but I personally like it. Honestly, I'm gonna have to put Dynamite also up to B tier. The fact hot breachers, you really just need them. And they're really great. Next is Echo. Oh my god. MP5 with suppressor. No. Bearing 9. Yes. Supernova. Staying at C tier. But their gadget, that's great if you're on the other side of the map on cameras. Like, people, don't sit in objective on your yokai drone. Because in that case, it's easy to kill you. But Echo is great when it comes to last second, them trying to plant. Yeah, and then Jackal is next. Unless you want to be messaged by every enemy, foot sniffer, don't use Jackal. But his PDW and C7E, something like that, is great. So that's why I'm putting him at C tier. Yeah, not B tier. C tier. I'm not a fan of his shotguns. Except for breaking hatches with the Italian. Besides that, I don't use him. I don't use Jackal. He does have smoke grenades, though, which some people like using. I'm not a fan of smoke grenades, but some people do. and Mira. First of all, Gadget, insta B tier. Her guns, insta A tier. But like, I'm not a fan of shotguns, once again. But not many people are gonna use them except for secondary. Which is why I'm still keeping her at A tier, due to the fact you'll see her used a lot. And by the way, at the end, I'm readjusting some ops. So this is not like all just straight up staying as this. Next, we got Ying. Ugh. I like her, but I also don't like her. So her LMG, light submachine gun, whatever you want to call it, is great. They just gave her another Candela. So going up against, no. Using, they're about to be blinded. But overall, I don't like Ying, but still her gun's good, which is why I'm keeping her at C tier. But next we got Lesion. Ugh. SMG, great. Gadget, great. That's all I can really say. Legion's a great op. And recently, with them giving the gun to Melusi, oh, that's annoying. Ooh, Zofia. Okay. So Zofia not only has impact grenades, she also has concussion grenades, which is great. Her assault rifle is great. And their pistol also is pretty great. I don't use the LMG, but you don't need to use every single gun. Overall, that's why I'm putting Zofia at A tier. And next, we have Ela. Woo! Two sisters. Gun, great. Gadget, great. Pistol, great. Once again, another A tier in my opinion. Next, we got Dokkaebi. Ugh. She has the Boss G. Okay. She's your crazy ex-girlfriend that keeps on calling. Okay. And then she has the DMR and... yeah. I'll put her at E tier. She's good. Actually, no, I'll put her at D tier. She's good. I just don't use her due to the fact you have to hit your shots with her. You can't just spray and pray with her. But speaking of spray and pray, next we got Vigil. First of all, ability great for stopping them from finding you. Second of all, his gun is overall, I love using it. It's amazing. And he has impact grenades, so in my opinion, he's great. Next, we have Lion. Practically how Lion works is they use their thing, and if you move, you're gay. That's what my friend says. In my opinion, I don't care. So, yeah, her assault rifle, good. Gadget, pretty good, except not many people move, and it just pings you, and it ain't that bad. It's only for a couple of seconds. So, Lion's gonna be C tier, in my opinion. I don't really know much else. Vinka, oh my god. Removing a lot of recoil, also having a great assault rifle, and grenades, I'm pretty sure. It's a B tier. Next, we have the Italians. Let's go. Maestro and Alibi. Recently turning their shotgun into an assault rifle, a slug rifle, it's no longer, you can no longer just, what's it called? You can no longer fix buildings. You can no longer destroy walls and regenerate? Whatever you boy Roy did. I can't speak. But still, the slug rifle is great. And he has an evil eye, which is also amazing. So yeah, I'm putting him at B tier. And now Alibi. Once again, has the same weapon, except for the assault rifle. The assault rifle is still pretty good, but Alibi thing, I'm gonna put her at C tier. She's still great op to use. And next, I'm gonna skip Maverick and just head straight to Clash. Now I'm heading to Maverick. Okay, Maverick's assault rifle. Honestly, I like it, which is why I'm putting him at B tier. But then when it comes to his gadget, it's also pretty good, but it's pretty slow at the same time. But it's good for opening up small holes and stuff like that. So I'm putting him there. And he has grenades. So that's a B tier for me. Next, we got Nomad and Cade. Nomad, I'm not much of a fan on the weapons. The pistol, I'm fine with, but I'm still keeping it at D tier. But then the gadget. That's what makes me put it at C tier. That's the only reason why it's at C tier for me. If Nomad had no gadget, D tier. Next, we got Cade. First of all, he can get hatches. Second of all, guns are pretty good. And he has the slug shotgun, which is also pretty good. But due to the fact you really do need him, his gun's overall great. I'm putting him at A tier. Some people won't agree on that. Some people don't think he's that good, but I personally like Cade. Now the Australians. Gridlock, I'm not a fan of. Some people like her. I don't like her guns. I don't like her gadgets. But I'm putting her at D tier. I feel like I'm being really biased with some of these ops. Yeah, I'm fine. Next, we got Mozzie. Oh my god. Mozzie used to be the world's easiest S tier in my opinion. But since they removed the Super Shorty, he's gone down to a B tier. His weapons are still great, so I'm keeping him at A tier. But along with Mew and Mozzie, that's overall just like, bye-bye their information. Like, they ain't getting nothing after that. Now we got the Swamp Lady. Ooh, okay. Her gun, the FMG9, I started off playing the game with the SMG. So, overall, I like it. Her gadget, still pretty good. And she has Juan, which is why I'm putting her at B tier, and grenades. I'm not a fan of shotguns in this game unless I'm on defense. Besides that, I'm not a fan of shotguns. Now, Warden. Warden is where some people don't like him. I personally like Warden. I think he's God tier. So I'm putting him at easy S tier. Next, we got Amaru. Before, I would say Amaru would be a C tier. But recently, they changed her. So, when you first rappel into a window, it's a lot faster, which is why I'm putting her at B tier. But Amaru is one of those ops that will die within the first 10 seconds if you're rushing. Or you'll just completely pop off and have fair trades. But that's why I'm putting her at C tier. She ain't the best to have on a team, mainly in ranked. Casual, she's fine. Yeah, just mess around and rush. Blah, blah, blah. No one cares. It's casual. But when it comes to ranked, rushing with her is either you're going to get like a couple of them, or you're going to get none of them. That's how that works sometimes for me. Now, Goryo. He used to be an easy B tier. Now he's at C tier. His gun, still pretty good, so I'm keeping him at C tier. But they removed his third shield. Now he has two, so I don't know why they did that. Was no proud at all. Next, Kali. So this is where it gets interesting. Due to the fact, recently Thatcher's been being banned a lot. So getting a Kali, you kind of need it. Her gun ain't the best close range, but the SMG, that's a whole nother story. I love using the SMG. And not only does she have the she also has a Claymore. So, like, yeah, you have a Claymore. You can stop them from flanking you. You have an SMG. That's great. So, yeah, that's why I'm putting her at B tier. Next, we have Wami Salami. Yeah. He's decent. He has a Frisbee. He does do a My Wiggle, which is why he's instantly getting put up to S tier. I'm just kidding. But, he's probably a B tier. Maybe a C tier. I'm gonna put him at, B tier. Next, we have Ayana. First of all, gadgets, decent, keeping her there. Guns are decent, keeping her there. Next, what else do we got for her? She has frag grenades, so if you haven't realized yet, I like frag grenades. Yeah, that's why I'm putting her at B tier, but actually, I'm not. Keep her at C tier. Not too good. Now the Kool-Aid Man. Okay, this is where he's great. MP5, okay. Bailiff, okay. Make rotation. Jump through hatches, blah, blah, blah. Easy A tier in my opinion. Great for rotations. And he now takes 5 damage instead of 10. So now you don't have to run through a couple walls and ask for a medic and then realize he spawn peeked and died. So now for the new ops. These are the ops that... Okay. First of all, he's a hot breacher. He's instantly getting put up pretty high. His gun, great. His gadget, great. He can open up 2 walls and a hatch. He has the AK-12, which is great. He has breaching charges and smoke grenades. That's just an easy S tier for me. Not only is his gun great and his aim is great, you can just tell your friends, yo, I got ace. And they'll think you meant you actually got 5 enemies, even though really you just chose the op. So yeah, he's overall great. And now, Oh no. Oh, I hate this op. We got Melusi with us. Yeah. First of all, the gun is good. Putting her at B tier. Not only is her gun good, her gadget is great. She has a great pistol, a nitro cell, and impact grenades. Which is why I'm putting her up to A tier. It all depends on how you play, but she's a great op. And yeah, this is all the ops. Starting off at the very lowest, we got Tachanka and Clash. These are more of one op. I don't like using Tachanka. I used to when he had the shield, now I don't. And Clash, it's Clash. Capital, E tier. He's not that good, but he also is good. Next we have Dokkaebi, Gridlock, Capican, Fuse, and Castle. I think I'm gonna keep them where I put them. Maybe lower Dokkaebi. Actually, no, I'll keep Dokkaebi. Yeah, I'll keep her. Next we have C tier. Pulse, yeah. Yes, yeah. Frost, yeah. Blackbeard, yeah. All these people, actually, I'm raising Alibi. Alright, that seems about good for me. Flood, yes. All these people seem fine at the ranks. Everyone else, I think, is fine where they are. Except, I'm gonna raise up Valkyrie due to the fact, yeah. And definitely gonna be Ella and her. They're also great. And yeah. This should be almost good. But also Hot Breach. Yeah, I'm pretty big on Hot Breach. So this is my list. Tell me what you think you agree on and what you think I should have changed. And that's where the video is gonna end. It's a long video, but I mean, it's a tier list. How short can it be? So yeah, that's where I'm ending the video. I'll see you guys next time.